Hello, this is CityScape, a regular vodcast featuring people, place, and ideas that impact Livonia. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Chamber of Commerce. Today we meet a pair of brothers who grew up locally and developed two restaurants in the area with the goals of giving customers a good menu, good times, while giving back to the community. Grand Tavern Livonia opened in 2017 as the second location established by brothers Mario and Michael Lucaj, about a decade after they opened their original location in Farmington Hills. They were among four children who grew up in Westland and attended Livonia schools. Their parents of Albanian descent immigrated here from Montenegro. Mario graduated from Churchill High School in 1992. Michael did the same in 1999. Influenced by their father, Mirash, who owned a home construction company, the Lucaj boys pursued their own entrepreneurship when they opened Grand Tavern on the corner of Grand River and Drake in Farmington Hills in 2008. They also operated a Grand Tavern location in Florida for 5 years before opening the Livonia location in Laurel Park Place, replacing the former Max and Irma site. Mirash, Mario, and Michael did most of the remodeling of the 5,500 square foot Livonia restaurant on their own. We are joined today by Mario and Michael Lucaj. Thanks for joining us, guys, today.
Thanks for having us.
What inspired you guys to get into the restaurant business?
Well, growing up, we always worked in a restaurant. I worked in a restaurant starting at the age of 13. Actually, Archie's Restaurant on Plymouth Road in Livonia. That's our cousin's restaurant. It's been around forever.
The Lucaj family?
Yes. Worked there middle school, high school, through college. After college, moved away. I was working in Toronto for a while, getting a little homesick, and then an opportunity presented itself for our first location in Farmington Hills. Mario asked me if I was interested in doing something, and I said, yeah, let's do it, and it's been great ever since.
Mario, what advice did your dad give to you this getting into your own business?
Well, he always just preached hard work. He said, you know, he came to this country because everyone knows if you're willing to work hard, you can be successful. So his thing, you know, ever since we were young, you know, they made us work, and he just said, if you work hard, you'll be successful. If you don't work hard, then you probably won't be. So that's probably the best advice I was ever given. Just go 110% and just make it work.
Now, Michael, you guys have been in a tough industry going through the last few years in the restaurant industry. A lot didn't survive. You guys did survive, and you're continuing to pursue successfully today with your locations. What do you think has been the key to you guys surviving these last few years?
The relationships we have with our employees. I think we take really good care of our employees. We treat them as our equals, all of them, whether it's the dishwasher or the chef. So they've stuck with us for a long time. Most of our employees have been with us for many years. And it was a difficult time, but you know, they stepped in. They worked longer hours. They worked, you know, more than they should have at certain times. We had to close certain days just to give them a break. But if you respect them, they give you the same respect back, and they help you out when you're in need. So,
share some of the things you guys have done to be involved in the community. I know community involvement is important to you guys. It was kind of how you guys were raised to be involved as entrepreneurs. So why is that important to you? And give me some of those examples.
So it's important because we like to give back to the community that's supporting us as business owners. So in the Farmington Hills location, we have a charity golf outing every year. We've raised almost $100,000. That all goes back to either local charities in Farmington Hills. We have scholarships for graduating seniors at each of the high schools there. There's some food pantries that we give a lot to. And the plan is to do that here in Livonia as well. COVID kind of delayed those plans a little bit, but hopefully here in the next year, we're going to do a competing outing and start giving back to the Livonia community, you know, the community that we grew up in. So,
when you guys have been helpful to us with some of the guest bartending things that us and some other people in town have done as well. So we appreciate what you guys have done for Livonia in that regard. So, Michael, tell us some of the distinct things that you guys have developed for your menu. I mean, it's not like you're just throwing burgers and fries out there. You took some time and energy to develop the menu you have today. Can you talk about what went into that?
Yeah. Well, I'm a foodie. I love going places to eat. I get my inspiration from, wherever. And if I like something somewhere, I bring it back to our chef, and I'm like, let's try to make something similar to this. My vendors come in all the time and try to bring us new products, and we try to figure out different ways to use it. So I'm trying everything. You have to. Not just myself, but all the employees too, because I may like something and nobody else likes it. But for the most part, I like good food, and we have to just try everything. But inspiration from all over the place. We've been on vacation before, and I tell Mario, I'm like, try this, it's so good. We need to bring something like this. And we do it. And then, it's a hit here too.
Give me an example of one thing on your menu that stands out, that it took a lot of time and energy to say this works for our place.
Well, Mario's spicy rigatoni is one of the only items that has lasted for the 14 years we've been in Farmington. But we got a similar recipe from our chef that opened Farmington, and we just toyed around with it, and it's one of our best sellers still to this day. But we messed around with the recipe. We tried it several different times until we thought we had it right, and it's a hit still.
So, all right, gentlemen. Well, thank you for your time today, and all the best to Grand Tavern and all you guys got going on here. Thanks again today.
Thank you very much.
So much.
So, that's all the time we have for this edition of Cityscape. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.